the small forward. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. At the forward slots, it's Bogdanovic and Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis for a time. Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. High, arcing shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now here's Rondo. Pass to LeBron. Davis with it. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. Over Mitchell. Gobert pulls it in.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Pass to Conley. Mitchell outside. Over Green. Again, Mitchell missing. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Now here's Davis. Gobert with the defensive effort.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Ingles dishes to Mitchell. Kicks it to Bogdanovic. He feeds it to Gobert. No good there. Davis with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Shots good.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And with the summer's acquisition of Mike Conley, Greg, the Utah Jazz hoping to make this. So it's the Jazz now. Still without a basket in the game. Conley finds Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. And it's Conley penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass.
And really, Conley is so smart. I mean, especially when it comes to running the pick and roll the right way.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Green, tries from 10. Outside, Davis, just 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Rondo. No good on the 3. Jazz trail by 3. Outside, Bogdanovic. Now Conley. For 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
Get that ball, AG.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Rondo in at the point. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Now here's LeBron, following the miss by Michael Conley. James, the pass to Davis. Ball's knocked loose. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Davis is checked in for the Jazz. And then for the Lakers, DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Daniels subbed in for Caldwell Pope. That one misses for Davis. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Jazz. They trail by 6.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
Lakers leading by 3. Passes it to James. The 19-foot shot, good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. 7 points for LeBron.
Powerful, yet effective. James has always done a lot of damage from the mid-range.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Launches a 3. And that one is off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Daniels from outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you, always has his head on a swivel. Pick up the pace, get the 2 for 1 here.
If that's how they want to end this quarter, they're going to have to score quickly.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. LeBron drives in, stolen by Conley.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
On the wing, Daniels. From past the arc. Tipped away.
Yeah, and I like the aggressiveness from Bogdanovich. Does an awesome job staying with his man and just making things difficult.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been... We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
You know, I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
Mitchell and Bogdanovich, they're the wings. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
And Rondo is a rugged defender, outstanding at reading the opposition there and then coming up with the steal.
Now here's Conley. Dishes it to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here's Gobert. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to Ingles. Back to Conley. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And Utah turns it over again. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And over the course of his career, Mike Conley taking on more and more of the leadership mantle.
He's embraced it, Kevin, and he said letting his hair down was a way of letting go and just being confident in himself.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Green, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Royce O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. Moutier, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Dante Exum in for Mike Conley. Count that bucket. McGee's got his first basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Moutier passes to Green. Feeds it to Exum. Over in the corner, Moutier to stop the run. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 17-point lead, their biggest. Green, the pass to Kuzma. And the basket is good. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring.
DeMarcus Cousins comes in for LeBron. And it's Avery Bradley in for Green. Here's Moutier. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Cook. JaVale McGee is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bradley. And it's Cousins in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the Lakers with it. After Dante Exum's miss, it's deflected. Pass to O'Neal. Exum deciding where to go with it. Back to O'Neal. And here's Exum. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here from the baseline. A rebound by the Lakers. Here is Cook. It's Bradley on the wing. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
I like what he was trying to do, shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look, though.
Pass to Moutier. Back to Exum. The Jazz working the ball around now. O'Neal with it. And the rejection by Cousins.
Are using great defensive instincts. Cousins will swat anyone's shot away. He's relentless.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 19. .130 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Cousins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Ed Davis.
And the bruising game of Cousins, nearly impossible to match up with him given his massive size.
It was to the chagrin of many that Cousins joined the Warriors last season, but it looked to be the right choice for him.
Take a break.
Got to take his time rehabbing and came back to a team in first place with no pressure.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. And with Cousins last year, you know, Greg, he came back with a bit of a minutes restriction.
And Kevin, time will tell just how full a recovery Cousins can make. But last year went how he hoped it would with regards to taking a year to get things right and be in a good situation.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Dudley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Avery Bradley.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for LeBron.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Now here is Davis. He dishes it to Moutier. Makes it off the glass.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Here is Cook, following the basket by Emmanuel Moutier. The pass to Daniels. Back to Cook. And here is Dudley. To the middle. Here's Daniels. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by.